technology is advancing so rapidly. People of the world, you've got to get ready because humanoid robots are coming. They're coming. But let's talk about some history. Let's go back a bit in the past. Back in the 80s and 90s, when I was growing up. And I remember when I wanted to order at a fast food restaurant or one of the fast food burger joints, I went there to order and I had to speak to someone to get my order ready. Then you're able to, a few years later, you're able to just order from the machine and go up and your food will be ready. They perfected that technology, right? It was already in operation, but they perfected the technology. Then now you can walk into a store or a restaurant or one of these fast food burger joints and by the touch of buttons, order your food and just sit around, stand around, wait, and someone calls your name when your food is ready and bring it to you. You can literally go and order food from a restaurant and it gets delivered to you, right? You have these big companies like DoorDash, Uber Eats, and many others. The two I mentioned are just two of the bigger names. There's a technology right now that's been in play for a while. I know about it from interacting with colleagues and friends, where in China and other countries that are advanced in technology in that direction, you can walk into a store, put all your groceries in, and walk out. And before you walk through the door to exit the store, all the groceries in your cart are already been paid for. All the groceries was paid for. I know how the technology works. I understand how it works, right? It's a technology called RFID, radio frequency, right? So essentially, if you don't know, all right, radio frequency interface or interaction, right? So radio frequency, the information, radio frequency interaction, or radio frequency interface, or radio frequency information. Let's put it in those three different ways so you can understand if you don't understand. Now, remember when you're able to go online and you want some customer service, so you send a message and a bot would respond, and then the technology advanced, and now after that technology advanced, you call because maybe you're frustrated with the texting, sending a message and it's not working, so you decide to call and you're having this conversation, a full-on conversation, and all along you're speaking to a robot, an artificial intelligence. You're speaking to a machine, right? And the machine will prompt you and say, hey, would you like to continue? Press 1. If you would like to speak to a person, press 2. And some will decide to continue and press 1, and some will press 2 and go on their merry way, get their issues resolved. Then you walk into the stores now and you want to order a burger, for instance, and a machine makes your burger, have it ready for you within a few seconds. So people of the world, understand that we're building technology that is going to phase us out as human beings. We're not going to be able to physically go out there and compete with the humanoid robots that are coming. So please keep that in mind. Think about it. In a warehouse, robots are the ones that's packing your order when you order from Amazon and other stores, Target, and many other stores. It's a robot that's doing it, right? There's so many different ways in technology that is going to displace us as human beings. The workforce. So you have companies like, I give you some, that are going in the direction of creating these humanoid robots. Let me give you a few names. You have names like Boston Dynamic, and Anduril Industry, ABB Technology, Hanson Robotics, Machina Labs, Carbon Robotics, Syst Robotics, Alibaba. That's a big name, right? For some of you that know what's familiar with Alibaba, right? And you have, of course, you have Missile Technology, Fanuc, Amazon. Of course, you know Amazon is a big name. IBM, big name. Nvidia, pretty big name. Suzhou AI, Yaskawa America, and Automation Anywhere. And of course, Tesla. Now, these companies have designed their robot or humanoid robots, and I've been testing it out. Now, some of you perhaps already interacted with the dogs, the robotic dogs, the one that police are using when they go out on the beat, right? We have drones. We have the artificial intelligent glasses, right? And when you know, of course, when you put on the glasses, you're able to see in another world. It's like you're able to see in the Matrix, right? So when you put on these goggles, whether it's companies like Oculus, right, and other companies, there's so many different advances in technology that there are some people that's going to be couch potato and sit with the goggles on all day and live their lives that way. You're going to be able to literally be at home and have a virtual glasses on and be at work with the gloves on your hand as if you're home working on your computer, but it would appear as if you're in the office working. Technology is advancing so rapidly. Once it used to be every 18 months, then every 12 months, then every 8 months, then every 6 months. Technology is advancing so rapidly. With that being said, remember, question everything. Because if you don't, you may fall for anything. Think and say, have a good day.